We can't bring Eileen back from the grave, but you know, errors can be corrected, wrongs can be righted.
Nearly 3 years since Eileen Kenny died, her family are still asking questions about the medical treatment she received. Eileen had been successfully treated for a tumour in her stomach in 2008, but by late 2012 the cancer was back. She said she was never told of the results of a scan in February that year that showed a clear recurrence of the disease.
In February she should actually have started this targeted therapy. That was a huge gap to have left 8 months without treatment, and knowing that this cancer was an aggressive cancer. And during that time she was still in pain, she was suffering.
Eileen's story was told today on RTE Radio's documentary On One, which heard her consultant oncologist admitted during a medical negligence case that he should have carried out a scan on Eileen in 2011 and that he failed to treat her promptly in 2012, but the extent of the injuries caused were disputed. Eileen also made a complaint to the Medical Council, who later decided the oncologist had no case to answer. Their decision was based on relevant documentation and an expert medical opinion, which the family say contained wrong information.
That expert, in his opinion, stated that Eileen had been monitored and scanned annually, and on that basis he was happy that whilst there were failings in the care which she received, they weren't sufficiently serious to merit a full medical council hearing. The reality, though, which everybody accepted, including the defendant, is that Eileen wasn't monitored annually. There was a 2-year gap in her scanning, and notwithstanding that error in the Medical Council's expert report, they proceeded on to make their decision on the basis of that opinion, despite the fact that we had informed them.
Eileen's family now want the handling of their case to be investigated.
I think there should be some type of an inquiry, an independent inquiry, as to how the Medical Council investigated this complaint, because it was disgraceful.
In a statement today, the Medical Council says it acknowledges the grief and loss felt by the Kenny family, but that it cannot comment on individual complaints. The Irish Patients Association is now calling for the Minister for Health to review the case. Laura Hogan, RTE News.